welcome back to the Spider's Web. You know when something happens that is an error, but you can't, it's so good that you can't complain about it. That's happened. If you remember, in the last unboxing video I did, which was for the Assassinorum game, I got disturbed by the postman bringing me a large package. I was not expecting this until Christmas because there was two options for delivery, and one of them was a single delivery and the other was complete delivery, and I booked for complete delivery. But Thunderbirds, it's a Thunderbirds game. I don't know what's happened, but I've got the Thunderbirds game. I was expecting this to come for Christmas with everything that I've back with it, but no, the game has come today, so hopefully, fingers crossed, the other stuff will come in December. But we don't just have the Thunderbirds game, we have another little pack of stuff. It wasn't the package I wanted, but it's good. Let's get down to the table and see what's inside. Here we are. Thunderbirds, 50th anniversary cooperative board game. It's from Modiphius Games, designed by the legend that is MacLeod, the designer of Pandemic, Forbidden Island, Forbidden Deserts, Forbidden Fruits, Forbidden Sorcery, Forbidden... no, I don't know. Anyway, it's, I was making those last two up, by the way. Let's crack it open. Oh yes. Oh, I was hoping this package was going to be my Kings of War stuff, but no. Oh, it's good. We have Thunderbirds. So, it's a game for 1 to 4 players, ages 10 plus, takes 45 to 60 minutes. We have inside the game board 6 character models, Thunderbirds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and Fab 1. The HUD model, 2 dice, 47 disaster cards, 18 FAB cards, 20 scheme cards, 12 event cards, 4 reference cards, International Rescue ID card, 10 pod vehicle tokens, player turn marker, 30 bonus tokens, 10 disaster markers, Thunderbirds decal sheet and a rulebook. The only thing missing is the cuddly toy. Not that we were getting a cuddly toy, but never mind. So, we have the rules. Oh, yes. As usual with some of these games, really nice looking rules. I was going to say with MacLeod games, but it's not really MacLeod, it's Modiphius who's done this. But whether or not he's had anything to do with the rules or the rule design, I don't know. But somewhere here is my name. Where it would be, I don't know. Okay, let's have a look. See if we can see it. There we are. I'm hoping we can get in there to see. I've lost it again now. Where are we? There we are. Hell yes. And then we have, this is the art print that they've sent out, double-sided. That was the alternative cover art, but they settled on this one, which I prefer. And then we have tokens, token sheet. We have the map. There is a lot more to come yet, so it's a big map. It's a biggish map. Let's just get out there and show you it all as much as I can. Right, so it's split into the different areas, the different continents. Got Europe up here, Africa, Asia, Indian Ocean, Australia, South Pacific, North America, South America, North Atlantic, South Atlantic over on this side. Let's come over here. So the North Atlantic, you can go to Europe and Africa from the North Atlantic, and from the South Atlantic you can go to Africa. And from the Europe side you can go to North Atlantic, and from Africa you can go to the North Atlantic and the South Atlantic. Up at the top we have a thing here that shows you how fast the machines can go. So Thunderbird 1 can go 3, Thunderbird 2 can go 2, Thunderbird, oh dear lord, 5 can go 3, Thunderbird 4 can go 1, and Fab 1 can go 1. And then we have the space settings. We start off at the Sun, Mercury, Venus, the geostationary orbit of Thunderbird. No, that's Thunderbird 5, isn't it? That's Thunderbird 3, sorry. Then we have the Moon, Mars, asteroid belt, and then we have the track that the HUD goes on. And then down at the bottom here, under Tracy Island, we have the areas for the cards. Let's see if I can, oops. So we have, starting at this end, these are where the disaster cards go. This part is Brain's notebook. This is when you can, these are for all the plans that Brains has on the go. It's where you get all the different pods that go into Thunderbird 2. And then we have the FAB cards over here, and the different piles for the tokens here that you can collect, and then the disaster track along the bottom. So, like Pandemic, many ways to lose, one way to win. Right, now that's the cards over and done with. The cards, that meant the board's over and done with. We have cards, we have other stuff. Let's get down now to the table and have a look at these things in a little more detail, shall we? Okay, let's stick with the main stuff from the box first of all, before we do anything else. We have 2 decks of cards, we have 2 dice, we have another small selection of cards, and we have the decal sheet. There we go. So if I choose to paint the Thunderbirds, which I actually don't think I will do, but you'll see these in a little while. So what we have first of all, Scheme 5, Scheme 4, Scheme 3, Scheme 2 and Scheme 1. These are the whatchamacallit, these are the HUD's schemes, and it tells you how to use them. So for an introductory level you would use Scheme 1, 2 and 3. For a standard game you would use Scheme 1, 2 and 4. If you want to be heroic about it, you'd use 1, 2 and 4. Why heroic is, sorry, 1, 3 and 4. If you want to be legendary, you use legendary mode, it's 2, 3 and 4, and if you want epic it's 2, 3 and 5. So there we go. Devious schemes, new scheme symbols. Any one pod vehicle means is that. Then we have these tokens can be any kind, but all must match, and the vehicle shown must be in the named locations, which is, I suppose, fair enough. I'm not going into detail with those. There are lots of cards in this, so again, when there's lots of cards, when it's a specific card game, I won't go into great detail with the cards. So what do we have? Well, we have agent identification card. It's a character card. Sorry, agent identification card. International Rescue Agent Identification number 48. This is to certify that has been qualified for service as an international rescue field agent with top secret clearance and authorization to pilot Thunderbird vehicles. So I could sign my name there and carry it in my wallet and be a really sad individual. And you know I'm going to do that, don't you? Okay, so let's have a look at the characters. First off, we have Lady Penelope, and as you can see, these are the original Thunderbird characters. They aren't the ones from the last TV series that was out, the Thunderbirds Ergo. This is from based on the 60s series. And then we have Scott Tracy. Gives you his character traits on the side there, his role, and any other kind of information that you need. Then we have Virgil Tracy. Alan Tracy. Gordon Tracy. And John Tracy. There we are. That's the Tracy brothers and Lady Penelope out of the way. Next we have disaster cards. I'm not sure exactly whether or not these are I've just realised something. When I was moving those, we've got a scheme for these are the extra schemes that you get, the ones that I've shown you. So we do have schemes in there as well, so that's nice. So these are the ones that go along the bottom of the game board and make a mess of the game. Try and scupper your plans of actually winning the game. This is the one where if you have a card in each space under the board, then you lose. So you have to get rid of these as quick as you possibly can. And you've got all sorts of, you've got the real nice. You've got the photos from the actual TV series. No, I'm not exact. I can't remember just off the top of my head what the numbers are, but that tells you where it is. Tells you what kind of rescue it is. Gives you an idea. Tells you what bonuses you get if you have Thunderbird 4 and Virgil in that area. And I think that's what you win if you complete it. And that is the instructions for what you have to do at the bottom there. So there we have some of the disaster cards. I'll say I'm not going through them all. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Hopefully I'll get a chance to play this very soon. Oh, I've just realised something. We've got Matt coming on Friday to the Games Club. Also at the Games Club on Friday, it's my very first game of D&D. Oh, this is not nice this week. I've got these games and I want to play. Okay, so we have these are events cards. And these are the scheme cards at the back here. Okay, so let's have a look at the event cards. These are the ones that show up that cause aggro, I think. And I'm going to have to read through the instructions and the rules and see what things are. And then we have the scheme cards, which scheme 4, scheme 4, scheme 4, scheme 4, scheme 4, scheme 3, scheme 3, scheme 3, scheme 3, scheme 3. So these will fit in with these, whereas well, these are placed face down, and when you turn them over it tells you what they are. So it's 5 extra, no, it's an extra set of scheme cards out of that envelope. I don't know whether I'll be able to. That makes it epic difficulty level. So that's what that is. These ones are just intro to legend, and the separate ones are the make it into the epic mode. Have we done those? No, we haven't done those. We have game turn order. If it's anything like Pandemic, it's going to be easy to pick up and a pain in the neck to win. So we have, for the game turn, we have take 3 actions and do any number of operations, draw a disaster card or pass the dice, and then for actions we can move, rescue, plan and scan. And on the back it tells you what things are. So I'll let you have a look at that. There we go. And then we have FAB cards, and these are ones that you can get one of these, but I think you move the HUD on one stage of his along his track, so you can get different things happening. You can get another piece of equipment, or you can get assistance from other characters, that kind of thing. So that's that. Next we have the dice. We have 2 dice. We have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the colours of the machines themselves, and then we have the nasty HUD. When you roll that, he moves on. If you roll the dice and you get 2 of them, I think he moves on twice as well. Not nice, not nice. The dice. Next we have a look at the extra tokens that we get. These replace the card tokens that are in the base game, which I had a look at earlier, I think. Replace these ones that you saw earlier. So I don't think we'll be using those. I think we will be using these. The one with the camera on it. I'm not going to open each individual one. They're just metal tokens. So that's the one with the camera. That's the one with the Flash Gordon symbol. That's the one with the radio antenna. And there we have the one with the International Rescue logo on it. And one with the cog on it. And then finally we come to the bits that we all want to see. I'm going to put these cards in here first of all. I'm going to keep them separate. I'm going to have a look at the plastic bits. Alrighty then, Thunderbird 5, Thunderbird 3, sorry. Why do I get... I am numerically dyslexic, I'm sure I am, because I keep getting 3 and 5 mixed up. So we have Thunderbird 3 with its pilots, which slots in there like so. Yabba dabba do. And we have some more things there for, it's a little bit bent, but not to worry. And then we have Thunderbird 4, our little submarine with Gordon there, Gordon's peg is a little big, but we managed to get him in there. And then we have Thunderbird 5 space station, and we have some holes in the top where Alan will go. And then we have Thunderbird 2 tickety boom with the removable top, which will fit in a couple of as yet to come minis for the equipment, and oops, Virgil, and it's not, may not be a very easy thing to see here, green ship on a green background, but there we are, Virgil sat in the cockpit of Thunderbird 2 as is only right and proper. And then Thunderbird 1, I had have thought that that would be for, yeah, but that must be for that. So we can either go that way. No, if you want it looking as though it's flying, you can put it that way. And Scott will go, oh God, and Scott will go in there. They are quite stiff, these pegs, but it will stop them coming out in game. Yeah, and then finally, for the vehicles, we have Fab 1, we have Lady Penelope, who quite rightly should sit in the back seat. No sign of Parker as yet, but hopefully he'll be with us just before Christmas. There we go. And then we have the nasty hood. Does it remind you of anybody? Right, so that is Thunderbirds, the cooperative board game by Modifius Games, Kickstarter. Oh yes, this is, as I said, this is a really big surprise. I was not expecting this at all until Christmas, and I will be getting on and thanking them for sending this out anyway, even though I did say I wanted it one delivery thing. At least I'm sure I did, but never mind. I've got it, I can play. Right, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, take care, God bless, and bye for now.